Hi, I'm Scott with Scotty Does Stuff, and well, this is the hardest video I've had to make in a while, having to sell an old friend. That's right, having to sell my 2002 Saturn L200. Doing this video all on my phone, so it's probably going to be a little ugly, but you know, there it is. So this is a great little car. I bought this car new in 2002. I was going through some hard times financially because of a divorce, and this little thing was brand new, 25,000 and change, and it was just a great little car to have. I think an Altima back then, Nissan Altima, comparable car, was about 35 or 36,000, and I couldn't even get close to those payments at the time. This was actually kind of a stretch at $235 a month. There's the pickle down there, so you know it's me. But yeah, it's just been a great little car. So I'll tell you all about it. Anyway, bought it brand new, and I actually test driven a green one that had like 100 test driven miles on it, and something felt off. So I asked if there were any more of them, and the dealer took me down to Renton, Washington from Linwood to that Saturn dealership, and then this one was just coming off the truck, and it had the sports package giving it nicer wheels and that cool spoiler, and inside, four-wheel disc brakes, which they don't all have. Inside it had a better sound system. Go ahead and hop in here. A little bit better sound system on it. We'll take this off. This thing's really fantastic. Highly recommend. Let's go ahead and rip that out of there. Alright, so this is a 6-disc in-dash CD changer. So you would press this button here for load and eject. You'd load up new ones. You could load 6 at a time and then cycle through all the discs and all that. That all still works perfectly, as do all the power windows and the power locks over there. And the power mirrors all work, and you know, you can still open the trunk. Actually, that's a super cool feature. I'll show you too. This is you may wonder why a guy would keep a car, an old car like this, for so long. Well, I'll show you. So I live in the Seattle area, and that can be pretty rough when it comes to car theft and stuff like that, thieving and theft of property. Well, this car has a fun, unique feature on it where you can't open that unless, I'm going to use a stick to poke at it, unless you go in here and pop open this lock unlock button, and then you can actually open the back seats, which is an interesting thing too, because this back is a cavern. Just for scale, this is the windshield cover, you know, to keep the sun out, and it is enormous, as you can see back here. Both sides fold down. You can get anything you want. I've put a whole race bike in there once. But yeah, great little car. It's just been awesome. Everything works in it. It even runs pretty good. Speaking of running, I'll show you the engine in all of its tiny glory. Under the hood, we'll do the hood prop. You'll just have to wait because we're doing one take on this. All right, under the hood here, we have the Ecotech 4-cylinder. This is a 16-valve overhead cam, or dual overhead cam, and it is actually puts out, I think, 142 horsepower when new. In addition to this car's many other great features that made it super good to own, it has really easy to maintenance on this thing is a breeze compared to more modern cars, but it has all the modern features. So you've got, here's your oil filter element. You just pop that out from the top, super easy to get to. The oil drains on the bottom, obviously. If you ever need to swap an alternator, it's there. Brakes are there. Everything's right there. That's just an aftermarket anti-rodent thing. I tried it. All of your fills are over here, super easy to get to the primary fuse box. Brakes, plenty of room behind the engine to get at the exhaust manifolds. Just a super easy car to work on, and it's been great for that. One of many things that's kind of saved my bacon over the years is that it was easy to work on. But oh yeah, it came fully loaded. It also has heated seats and fog lamps, which all work. So everything in here just works. It just does what it was supposed to do, what it was designed to do. And I think The main takeaway from this little car and all of its tiny little blue glory is that I've owned it since the day it was new in 2002. 24 years of ownership. 24 wonderful, inexpensive years of ownership. It's been a great car. Can't say that enough. Because it's got plastic doors, I was able to drive it into Seattle whenever I wanted, or to the grocery store, and the people of Washington couldn't destroy that like they have all of my other vehicles, with dings and dents and what have you, because they're pretty careless up here. You know, it's just nice. Just nice to have something that people can't beat to death, even no matter how hard they try. The paint's held up really, really well, and this car also set me on a path to savings in a way. So I had that $235 a month payment, and I actually started putting that into a savings account back in 2007 when I paid it off. It's 2026 today. So, you know, if you're saving a couple $100 a month for years on end like that, you can use it for other things like that and that. And you can buy other stuff with it. Bought a bicycle once using that money. But the point is that if you're saving it up, you can invest it too. You can turn your car payment once you paid off your car into something positive that'll change the rest of your life, like I did. Pretty good way to go. You know, not everybody can do it, I know, but give it a try. Instead of buying another car or buying a bunch of extra stuff, once you relieve yourself of that payment, just sock it away for a year or two. You'll see. It starts to become a habit. Saving, doing better. If we look back over here at the car some more, you can see. So this was actually, I understand it to be a rebadged Opel and not a true Saturn, which I don't care about, but you know, is what it is. It's got, this one has metal up here and plastic on the doors, which is great because, you know, if you do, that doesn't hurt a thing. And again, been beat to death. The only big scratches on it are these, and I actually did that recently. Stupid accident. But yeah, she's held up super good. And this car's been through it all. Got rear-ended once and got all that replaced. Pollen all caked up in it. Sad. But yeah, everything's held up pretty good. Really sad to see it go. But go it must. I found it a great home. Giving it while selling it cheap to a buddy of mine so that he can work on the couple of problems that it has, which are, you know, small but as costly as anything is these days. Anyway, that's about it. It's just so weird. When you have something so long, it becomes like a friend. And I think this might actually be the most well-maintained Saturn in America. I recently replaced the entire front driveline, inner outer tie rods, CV shafts, CV axles rather, brakes, all of it. The brakes look rusty and terrible because I sprayed goof off on them on the wheels trying to get some road grime off, and then the paint came off and they got surface rust on the outside of the calipers. But they are power stops. So I did all the front and rear suspension at that time, replaced all of the struts and tie rod ends, links, sway bars, all of it, everything, literally every part you can imagine. All the sway bar bushings, upper and lower control arm bushings, ball joints, literally everything. Always service it, change the oil every 3,000 miles, because that's what it called for back in the day. Anyway, so long, old friend. You will be missed, especially when I have to get groceries, because now I have to wait until midnight when no one else is in the parking lot. If you guys want to hear more about this car or see anything else about it, I think I'm going to take a few more pictures and maybe a quick video of the original owner's manual and the window sticker that I still have. So we'll add those into the fun later.